Okay, we got some very interesting confessions that people have been texting into us here today. 877-979-WRMF. This first confession says, I'm not, nor ever have I been asthmatic, but I keep one of my partner's old inhalers in my drawer at work, and if anybody asks me something tricky or puts me on the spot, oh, you can bet it's time for my asthma to go off. Tough questions go away, the boss leaves, and I am in peace browsing for vacations.
I meant to ask you, is asthma and the bronch, are they cousins at all, or are they have any relation to each other?
They're both lungy.
Yeah, it's a bronchial issue in that way.
Because I know your panda, your husband, he suffers from the asthma.
Yes.
Our Kevin, the Kevin Ralston, has the bronch, and I was just wondering, are they similar, and do you usually get both of them?
They're bum lung cousins.
Yeah, you both got some bitch ass lungs.
I do, yeah.
Panda's
I do.
been hospitalized before.
No,
'cause
asthmas can be life threatening. I thought.
I think we have separate, unrelated lung issues.
They can both turn into the panomes, though. Right? Can't bronch
Pneumonia?
turn into pneumonia?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because Panda's asthma turned into the panomes one time. He had to be admitted for days to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
But you're right, though. If you just had one of those asthma contraptions,
The inhaler, yeah.
and you didn't even have
Anytime
asthma,
you need a hard stop to whatever you don't like, pull that thing out, and yeah.
It's literally like a disability. At that point, you're like, okay, I can't answer your question because I'm having a medical crisis.
You're in the middle
They
of
have to stop asking you.
a meeting. Guys,
Right.
I can't be the meeting. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the inhaler might be the must-needed accessory for the spring.
Oh, man.
It's pretty genius.
Everyone, Panda, you can sell your old inhalers.
But all of a sudden, if you only get asthma attacks during meetings, you start looking a little suspect.
Yeah.
You have to
true.
get them at other times too.
Yeah.
You'll have to get the whole ruse going.
This person said, my grandfather got really sick last year, and we all thought he was going to die. Being the eldest grandchild, I wrote out a eulogy, but good news, he pulled through, but I'd still finished the eulogy. And now I have a drawer with prepared speeches for every family member and even a few friends. It's kind of become my hobby, writing eulogies. It's an interesting thing to do.
Just don't let anybody ever find that drawer because it comes off a little creepy.
And what happens if you have to edit these down? What if you find out, one of these people that was awesome, and 3 years later you found out, oh my gosh, they murdered a hooker?
Yeah.
You might have to...
Got to add that at the end.
Yeah.
Probably.
P.S.
Yeah, P.S.
Yeah.
He murdered a hooker.
He was a great family man, P.S., but...
Yeah, we found 5 bodies under the house that he had murdered. This person confessing, they say, I just started a payroll job and I was going through the time cards and I saw the name Mike Hunt. And I was like, all right, this is like the newbie joke, I guess. So I just took it and chucked it away. Apparently, a real Mr. Hunt comes to my desk, be like, why didn't I get paid this period?
Oh.
And I like how careful you separated those words on the air.
Oh, yes.
Don't say it fast,
No,
y'all.
no.
Especially on a loudspeaker.
Yes.
Don't page him. It's a trick.
I remember we tricked our old receptionist with that. And
We did.
The overall head boss had to run out of his office and be like, stop saying that.
Because she paged once and nobody came to the front. So she continued to page.
I mean,
She must have said it 10 times.
She must have said it 10 times.
that would probably make me belly laugh. The more she would say it,
We
I
were.
would have
Yeah.
been belly laughing.
We were on the floor rolling laughing like a bunch
Yeah.
of immature fourth
Yes,
graders.
because it is so immature and it's so juvenile.
It's so
but
stupid.
It works.
Because she was saying it with such like importance, like because our boss's last name was also Hunt, but it was John
Right.
Hunt, and we were telling her that it was his brother,
Yep.
and it was very important. So she knew that this was crucial.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
if she didn't find Mike, John, the boss, was going to be pissed.
And it
because
was- it
they
was-
have the same last
It
name.
was John that finally came and stopped her, I think.
John was like, "Stop!
She never had a chance. I mean,
I don't have a brother named Mike."
everything was set up against her.
It was such a bad. I mean, she got set up.
Well, I know where his office was, and it wasn't that far from the receptionist, so he probably sprinted out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
run.
did. Yeah, he did. He's never been quicker. This person sent in this confession. They said, I found my neighbor's cat dead in my fenced-in backyard.
Oh.
Now, I have a large breed puppy, and I suspect he tried playing with the cat and accidentally ended it. I didn't want my neighbor to wonder what had happened to their cat, and I really didn't want to take the blame either, so I waited until it was dark, and then I put the cat in front of their house. And then I started thinking, oh my gosh, what if they have a front door camera?
Well, first of all, I don't think it's very fair to just assume your dog is a murderer.
You're right.
You didn't see it. You say you have a feeling. Imagine if that's how we did the law.
I know, right?
I had a feeling Kevin did this.
Yeah, I have a feeling you murdered somebody.
Guilty.
Just because you had the opportunity and you're clumsy.
You don't know if the dog had anything to do
True.
with that.
Could have been
and
natural causes.
There's a very good chance they have a camera.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, how wrong did they handle this?
Terribly wrong.
Should you have been honest in this situation, Virginia? Because, yeah, I mean, they put it down there and then they get in their house like going, oh my gosh, what if they have a front door camera? They're going to have video of me.
I can't believe you didn't check as you were dropping it.
I think they just were so rattled by the death of the cat and trying to figure out what to do. And like, oh, I got it. I'll just put it there and make it look like it got hit by a car.
You got to go back and look and see if they have a camera. If they do, confession.
Okay, do you go back and get the dead cat and put it somewhere else?
Well, keep in mind, too, so just because you can't see a camera doesn't mean there's not a camera.
Enough time has passed, though. I mean, they probably already saw the cat, Kevin.
What's a better situation to deal with? Hey, I found your cat. It's passed away in my lawn. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Or let me go ahead, take the dead carcass, put it in front of your. Now it looks like you're the murderer.
Yes.
The cat.
It looks like you
strangler.
killed their cat and you placed on their front lawn.
Handled it away wrong.
I think they did. I think you just have to be honest and you tell them, like, this is what I found. Here it is. You can come and examine it.
Oh, now you look like you're a psycho. Even if you're honest, you're coming off like a liar.
Look, the cat got into her fenced-in backyard. Even if it was her puppy, big old clumsy puppy that took the cat out, it's not necessarily her fault. You let the cat run around and it got into my fenced-in yard. See what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying.
Yeah, she didn't handle it right.
And the dog's hearing all this going, and I'm getting fingered for this crime.
I know, right? Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. This person said, I went out with a vet who had to look after this one-eyed kitten for the weekend. The pet carrier had a label that was saying, my name is, but it didn't have a name on it, so I filled in with a fake name as a joke. Then the cat was adopted, and the vet's got a card from the new owner saying, yes, One-Eyed Willie is sitting in very well. I guess that's the name that they gave to the cat.
Aww.
Which isn't a bad name for a kitten anyway.
It's Goonies.
Adorable.
Yeah, I like that. This other confession here, this person says, a hot girl I met asked me over to help with some DIY projects. I thought, okay, this is just nothing but a booty call. So to prepare myself, I popped a Viagra before I went. Found out pretty quick when I got there it was not a booty call, and I spent 4 hours building IKEA cabinets with an erection. That's very unfortunate.
I heard that's a trick that girls are doing now, guys. You just be aware. They'll pick you up in the bar and bring you home, but it's not for a thing that you would need Viagra for. They're actually getting guys to come home and help them, like, hang a shelf, snake
really?
a drain.
Oh, you said that's a trick now? I think it's been a trick for quite a long time.
Well, now they're putting it on.
Viral.
It's on TikTok.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
So it's new.
So other girls are going to be doing it.
gotcha.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.